Everyone was worried about the champions meeting because obviously it's their first time, and that also includes me. That's why I'm surprised when I was able to get a 4-1 score on my very first Taurus Cup. Believe it or not, the Umas that I'm using today is also built just a few hours before the champion meeting starts. To prove this, I'm using Marzensky, Daiwa Scarlet, and Nice Nature. And here are the past build of all those Uma. As you can see, there's no other build in here who can actually survive a run on medium racetrack, except for one of each. You may be asking, you have a lot of time to get ready for this. Why just build one today? It's because I wanted to prove a point that if I can do it within a day, then you can also get this record with a lot more time. Is what I want to say, but I was just busy playing other games. Okay, I'm gonna come clean. I played Attack on Titan on Roblox. It was fun, okay? But I'm over it now. Now that that's settled, this is how it all went down. The thought in my head right now as I enter the champions meeting is just, okay, I need to do good in this first run to prove that my Taurus Cup video is not just a sham. Because if you didn't know, I posted a video yesterday on how to counter the most popular strat right now in the champions meeting, which are the debuffers. You can check out that video after this because I'm using the strategy number 1 in that video, which the gist of it is to use a front runner because if you don't know, debuffs has a certain effectivity range. And if you're far away enough from, for example, a Nice Nature, then you won't get hit by her debuffs. So if you don't know, Nice Natures are not built to win, they're built to debuff. So most probably they're going to be at the middle of the pack or at the back. And front runners are all the way at front. So there's less chance that you would get hit by a debuff. Okay, I'm yapping too much here. Here are the stats and skills of all the Umas that I'm using here. With that, let's go to the first race. I was feeling good in this first race because Marzensky is my ace runner. And now that her mood is at great, then I'm pretty confident that I'm going to win this. And Marzensky solidified that feeling in this first run. As I'm watching in the early race, all of the confidence that I had turned into fear because it seems like my Marzensky can't overtake my enemy's Marzensky. But that quickly changed near the end of the race. Marzensky left everyone in the dust, having at least 6 lengths of a lead. I mean, it's not even close. Now obviously, this might have all just happened because my Marzensky has a great mood going into the race. If she only has good or God forbid, a bad mood, maybe the story would have been different. That's why I'm still not out of the woods yet. Going to the second race, I got lucky again because my ace, Marzensky, is at the best mood possible. Still, I was scared of the Marzensky of the enemy since she would be my greatest rival in this race and she's on a good mood. I'm not really too worried about the gold ship with a great mood because she's going to get debuff out of this earth anyways by the Nice Natures. So she's not really a threat to me right now. At the early race, the same problem flashed back on me from the first race where I can't overtake their Marzensky. But again, this all changes in the last corner of the race. Again, everyone was left in the dust by my Marzensky. I'm starting to think that my Marzensky must be a god because even though I couldn't max her speed, She's still racing like a sports car on a horse race. At the third race, disaster struck. My ace Uma Merzensky is at a bad mood. We'd never been in this situation before, so I'm scared that this might be the start of my downfall. To make this all worse, my other runner, Daiwa Scarlet, was also on a bad mood. Nice Nature is the only one who has a good enough mood to try and win this race, which I have zero trust in because I didn't build her to become a winner. She's just there to debuff. So that's why I braced myself for a loss. But again, my Merzensky surprised me. Again and again, she has proven herself that she can leave everyone in the dust whatever mood she may have. She's completely destroying this McQueen with a good mood even if she's feeling a bit under the weather. So for the next race, since my Merzensky is in a good mood, I wasn't even worried and just skipped it. But I think that the system saw that I was getting complacent. So in the last run, they tested my bond with my Merzensky once again by giving her a bad mood. And sure as shit, there's a little bit of shit in my pants. Right from the very start, when I said that there's a little bit of shit in my pants, now there's a lot of it because of the late start from my Merzensky. Again, doubt starts to come around my thoughts. I feel like I'm actually going to lose this one. As I'm preparing for the worst, my Merzensky went 6 and I lost 4-1. Not a bad scoreline for my first Taurus Cup, and even though I lost, I'm still proud of my Merzensky for giving me this scoreline. But you know which Uma I'm not proud of? My Daiwa Scarlet. She's a complete liability. I've never even saw her place for at least a third in one of the races. I guess it's time to send her to the glue factory. What about you? How did your first Taurus Cup go? Leave it in the comments so I can read it. With that, see you in the next video.